Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So it's day 85 of playing chess here on chess.com. We get the white pieces. We're playing a person from Indonesia. Seems like we're getting a French defense. We are. Okay. This is actually our last game as well. This is the same variation, same line pretty much. Yeah, well, going down the same path. So I've got this kind of fresh in my memory. This is exactly what the other person did last video. And we know that queen a4 is the correct move here. We're threatening the pawn on d4 and the knight's pinned. So our previous opponent played e5, yep. And we just capture that pawn, knight's pinned. So yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Now, I believe I can take, and when they recapture, I can just take back with the queen. So let's go for that. Otherwise, we just trade, I suppose. So we're up a pawn here, which is nice. And it should be good, you know. Up a pawn in the first 8 moves sounds like a good deal for me, you know. Okay, so e5 now. Okay, so if I take, he takes, and that's not great. So takes, would threaten the queen. I feel like trading makes sense. Where's my queen going, though? Maybe I just block then, in that case, and we trade a bunch of pieces, and then I'm touching this pawn. Okay, so we trade the knights and go bishop e5. I think this makes sense. We get closer to castling, and we're threatening of the threat is to take on c6, basically. Okay. That doesn't seem like the right move. Something wrong about that. I feel like I can just do this, and if he recaptures there, that looks pretty good there, I have to say. So let's take on c6, and then I think we have this check, and then we have this. So if I go here, does he have any checks? Not that I can see. And then he takes, I go check, probably king e7, take the rook, and this defends the pawn. So I feel pretty happy there, actually. Yeah. Always gotta learn from your games. Okay. So that makes sense, of course. Now I can't take here because he takes. But now I can just play d4, I believe, and that knight is pretty solid. Pawn's in the center. Yeah, I don't see the problem with d4. Bishop out somewhere, maybe bishop there. It's a good question of where to put the bishop. Bishop f4 seems to create a threat. So bishop f4, bishop g7. Maybe developing this bishop is a good idea. Maybe put it on g3 after. He can't really kick us out. And we create a threat with the discovery. I don't have any checks. That's the only thing. If I had like a check, if the king was there or something, that would be nice. But here I can just castle, honestly. I'm going to castle, though. Going to castle, and maybe trading is... well, actually, trading is definitely favorable for me. Because then he's got dark square weaknesses here. So if he takes, I don't mind taking. Okay, so he just gets out of this, right? I could start doing this. Seems like an idea. And then pushing seems like a good idea. So let's go rook c1. If he goes rook to c8, I think I can just push. Okay, so he's saying that if I capture here, takes. I'm looking at that pawn and it's fine. So takes. He's going to take here, right? That's the idea. What if I just defend this pawn first? Rook d1. Very low on time. I'm trying to find lots of tactics and trying to find the win. But maybe in a 10-minute game, I should play differently. Okay, so it's a strange move. I can just probably do this. Takes here. I can just move this now, right? This pawn's protected now, so maybe here makes sense. I can always take with check. Now I can take with the queen and offer an exchange. Seems like a good idea because I don't drop this pawn, so up 3 pawns. Okay, so I'm happy with this for sure. And I have very strong pawns here. Up 3 pawns shouldn't be a problem at all. Now, should I go for this? Or should I just keep pushing? I feel like I can trade and just push. Let's just trade and push. And just make sure I don't get mated or something. Just keep pushing. Okay, let's put the rook here. Definitely good and do something like this, maybe. Just block. What if I do this? I feel like this should be winning. I just have so many pawns, you know? What if I activate? Let's bring the king closer. His king can't really move. Right? If I lose that pawn, I still have 2 pawns up. So up, takes. That should be winning, so I might just activate my king. Keep activating. Okay. Okay, and then this should be a win, I believe. I just have too many pawns. This has to be winning, right? I mean, just take the opposition. I mean, 4 on 3 is should never be winning this. Seems right. I mean, this pawn's just gonna start running. Let's go here. Yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be a problem, really. If I go here, takes, I'm just gonna start running. Don't have a lot of time either. If I just go here, what if I just go here? I mean, yeah, I mean, this is winning 100%. Yeah, that's it. Resigns. All right, guys. So accuracy was 92.1%, and I played like a 2200. Okay, so after he took with the bishop on c6, I played bishop b5, which is a good move. And yeah, I just felt like, I just wanted to trade the bishops and go for this e5 pawn. And after we take on e5, we get awarded a brilliant, which I'm very happy to see. So the idea here is that if he takes our knight on e5, we have this queen c6 check and probably king e7. Yeah, king e7 is the best move. We pick up the rook, so we actually win an exchange. And we're also a couple pawns up, which is always good. One more instructive moment is that when I played a4 and he went for my pawn on e4, this is where I made I would say, a slight inaccuracy, even though I was never in danger of losing this game. The best move here is king c4, because you kind of give this lateral opposition, and you're going to escort your pawn on the next few moves. He's never able to come back like he did in our game, and if he just goes after this, our pawn is too fast. He doesn't have time to get to all of our pawns and promote his own pawns. And we're just going to promote the a pawn to a queen and win this pretty easily. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found that game enjoyable and instructive at the same time, and I'll see everybody very soon. All right, peace.